Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We got another Minisode coming at you. Connie, it's Minisode 11. Minisode 11. Let me take these headphones off because I don't need them. I know what my voice sounds like. It sounds amazing. That's why Connie married me, among other things, right? All right, so how's everybody doing tonight? It is Wednesday night. It is April. We're in April, everybody. Happy April. I hope everybody had a good April Fools. I know that my buddy Tim always has a good April Fools because that's his birthday, believe it or not. So I want it to forever be recorded in history, on the internet, in Podcastville and podcast land. Happy birthday, Tim. I never really got a chance to reach out to you, so hope this episode finds you well. And everybody around the world, please tell my friend happy birthday in a comment if you decide to leave a comment. All right, whether it's on Facebook, whether it is on Instagram, whether it is in a review on this episode, whatever, say happy birthday, Tim. All right, anyways, onward to bigger and better things. Oh, snap. Connie just joined Facebook Live, and she's laying over there in our bed. All right, so I was just flexing, by the way, Connie. I totally did. Yeah, you can see me. You got like double vision there. All right, so let's get into the show. What is on the horizon? For those of you tuning in to this mini-sode, if you haven't done so already, check out my episode with Allie. Very awesome episode. I wasn't too happy with the volume on part of it. I tried the best to do the editing. I'm not the world's best editor. I'm still learning. So some episodes I know are going to be hit or miss. But just reminding everybody, I'm not begging, but I got to put it out there because who knows, somebody might actually hear this and go, oh yeah, sure, I'll do it. But Patreon is out there, patreon.com/sweatandiron. If you sign up for something, anything is appreciated. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So all proceeds will go towards the show only for whatever I need to do equipment-wise. And right now I am gearing up to try to go more locally to there's some people in the area that I would love to get in person with rather than on Skype. So that's mainly why I created the Patreon. So anyways, that's all I have to say about that. But the episode with Allie was fantastic. I had a lot of fun interviewing her. She's a very fascinating person. The interesting thing is that she actually says that she, if I recall correctly, she said that she didn't like to talk to people. She didn't used to be an outgoing person. She didn't, she just didn't like being around people. But now all of a sudden, it's like being a gym goer, being a member at CrossFit in the community. It's really opened her up. And I think that gyms have a lot to do with not just fitness goals and everything. It really does help you connect to other members in the community who have similar goals as you, and that could be good for a number of things. I mean, mental health. I mean, you got somebody you could talk to. Stability, support. If you're having trouble with nutrition or you need tips on nutrition, there's bound to be somebody in the gym you could talk to.
Don't look at me, I don't talk to anybody at the gym.
Oh, well, Connie says she doesn't talk to anybody at the gym, but I talk to, you don't have to be a social butterfly, but, come on. There's a difference, though, Connie. There's a difference between talking at the gym while you're working out and talking while you're getting your stuff ready to leave or when you first show up. That's when my talking happens. So, it's not like I'm working out. I'm like, hey, how you doing over there? Although there was that one time when my sister was working out at the same time I was working out, and I was shouting at her because I had my earbuds in my ear, and I forgot. And then at the same time, the music overhead was not on, so everybody in the gym heard me shouting. and it was she was very embarrassed, but it was very funny. Anyways, Allie's episode is fun. Check it out. It's up there. Episode 34, CrossFit in Atlanta, is the title. The name speaks for itself, really. I just got done doing the introduction with Connie for the next episode that will be posted tomorrow night, tomorrow evening, whenever. It's going to be around 1900 my time, so that's Central Time. And it's going to be Nancy. Nancy came on here. Nancy lives in Florida. We talk about the CrossFit. We talk the CrossFit. We talk about CrossFit. We talk about bodybuilding. We talk about powerlifting, massage therapy, and we get into. I don't even remember how we got on this. I was just telling Connie about this. We got into gender reassignment, and where it fits in with the bodybuilding community. Very interesting conversation there. And by that, I mean, if you had gender reassignment, what category should you be in? And that could really throw you for a loop there, because we get into a nice, it's not a debate. We don't debate one another. We actually have very similar views on it. And if you want to hear more about it, check out the episode. It's going to be posted tomorrow. But the episode's just jam-packed with a lot of fun stuff. And she is just, I found her to be more like an encyclopedia of exercise science, and just she boggled my mind. I had no idea that I was going to go and jump through a bunch of rabbit holes with her. You start a conversation with her, and it leads into this, which then leads into that, and then it leads into that. It really could have been one of those interviews that I could have kept on going, but she had her kids, I had my food. I've got priorities, she's got priorities, so that's going on. What's coming up? Here's something exciting, everybody. Get ready. Josh, Larry, and myself. That's right. The episode is done. I've put it all together, and the episode art is going to be fucking phenomenal. And I'm not overselling it. It's going to deliver, and then some. You're going to look at this episode art and be like, whoa. I have my friend from Australia to thank. So, Reese, thank you very much. Thank you. His photoshopping abilities actually wound up getting me a 24-hour mute on Facebook, because he sent me another funny photo after he helped me with this one. And for those of you who want to know what it was, because I cannot share it on Facebook, because apparently it's not allowed. It was a picture of me. There's a picture of me. One of the episodes, one of my minisodes, I'm kind of pointing at the camera, and I'm wearing my Affinity shirt. And instead of me pointing at the camera, he made my finger disappear, and he made a giant dildo appear in my hand. So I guess Facebook thought that I was exposing myself in front of the camera, and I got muted for 24 hours. And that will be my last attempt at ever holding the dildo and getting caught. So thanks for that. Hey, John Riley has tuned in, and they're saying hi to one another on there. Anyways, so John, I'm telling about the 24-hour mute, so that's a fun experience. All right, so John, let's see, what was I talking about? Nancy. Then we go to Larry and Josh, and then after that, I'll have Mr. X ready to roll. And then after that, we're going to get into the roller derby girls. And then after that, I don't remember what's going on. But we got plenty of episodes lined up in the future between Alicia Bell. I'm trying to line up this episode with a guy from P4P, which is a supplement company. And he also runs his own fitness company for personal training. And funny enough, he actually is associated with Anytime Fitness up in Wisconsin. So I'm trying to line up an interview with him. He's a very busy man. He has a strong background in hypertrophy and the science behind building muscle. So he's got a, I'm not going to say the B word because I said boat a lot. Tim pointed this out, actually, Connie. He said, I love boats. I say boatload a lot. And if I recall, in the alley episode, I said boatload a lot. So I have a love for boats. Hey, Mara's on. Nice. Hey, Mara. All right. So what else? It has been a very stressful few weeks for me between, mainly because of my job. So my fat loss, I feel like my fat loss has gone down and kind of hitting a plateau, but at the same time, I'm still looking lean. So the scale has stopped moving, but my appearance in the mirror is still changing. So that's a plus. I have 3 weeks left of my cut. I'm finishing up this week, which means then I'll have 2 weeks left. Holy crap! That means that I've done. I'm almost done. I'm finishing up week 5 here, which means next week I'll be on week 6. And last time I did a cut, I think I did it for 5 or 6 weeks, and I had tremendous progress. But this one, I'm going to stick it out for the full 8 weeks. And yeah, I have noticed also that my pant sizes are going down. I mean, I'm down to, what's my waist size? I'm wearing 34s. I'm wearing 34-inch waist right now. I was, before my fat loss cut, I was weighing, no, actually, wait a minute. Let's back up. It was before Christmas. Before Christmas, I was a 36, and before that, I was a 38. And that was, I was a 38 before that cut back in August, September, October, whenever that was. And then my waist size went down to a 36, and then right before Thanksgiving, my waist went down even more, and my pants were so baggy on me. I was down to the very last belt loop on, or the belt hole on my belt, and my pants were still falling off on me. So I think that's awesome. Yeah. So, and I got a whole new wardrobe for Christmas, and some of that stuff, I don't know, Connie, call me crazy, but I think it looks loose on me still. Which is, I guess it's a good problem to have. As long as I'm not going backwards, I guess, right? So it means I'm doing something right with my calorie intake versus my calorie expenditure. So I'm still on a deficit, which is amazing because what I've been doing is intermittent fasting. I don't know if I've said this before in any of my minisodes, but I'm doing the intermittent fasting now. I've done it before, but now what I'm doing is sort of similar to what I was doing before. I mean, I'm definitely starting to eat at around noon. If I can't make it to noon, I eat around 11:30, but I try to make it till noon. Sometimes there was today, I made till 12:30. But let me tell you something. I was really hangry. I was really irritated, agitated. I don't want to wait that long. So what I would tell people is don't push yourself that hard. If you want to eat something and you're almost to that 10-hour window, 12, whatever it is, what is it? Is it 12? No, because then you'd be doing 12 and 12. It's 10 and 16, right? So you got a 10-hour eating window with a 16-hour fasting window, right? So if you can't make it the full 16, at least make it 15. I don't know. And don't and there's yeah, that's the other thing. It's not that it's a magical window. It's not like, "Oh, I'm going to wait because my body is burning fat right now as I'm fasting. I am starving the fat away." No, that's not what it is. All I'm doing is narrowing that window for eating, because I have brought my calories down to 1,900, which means I could either have 2 nice sized meals for the whole friggin' day, or I could split it up into 3 or 4 decent sized meals that just keep me going all day long. So what I do is I eat one around lunch. Then a few hours later, I have another small one. I eat a little bit more in the car on the ride home, and then I have my dinner, and then I save enough calories and carbs for later at night to have a nice little snack. And it works out great for me. So give that a try. If it works for you, that's fantastic. If it doesn't, do whatever makes you feel happy, really. Because when it comes to burning your fat, doing whatever it takes to get to where you want to go, the only way it's going to be sustainable for you is if you enjoy it. Or, I mean, not enjoy it like, yay, I'm happy, but like, hey, I'm seeing results, and you know what? I could do this. I could keep on doing this. Not, oh my God, I don't know how much longer I could do this. I might die. If you're getting to that point, I would just say find something else. Go find a cheeseburger, stuff your face, and then start over. Feel happy for a day, maybe a few days, and then get back to the grind of finding something else that works for you. So there. All right. I've sort of covered my fat loss story. I don't have any numbers for you because they're staying the same. I'm 199, 200, but my body is still changing in a good way. And I'm looking leaner. I'm showing my muscles showing off very well. I'm very pleased with the way I'm looking. I think Connie is too. Connie's very happy. She's smiling. And yes. So anyways, this has been a fun minisode. I appreciate all you guys on Facebook Live tuning in. Mara and John, you guys have been steady when it comes to these minisodes and tuning in for all the episodes. So thank you. I really appreciate it. You guys are great. And I'm going to say it. Friends. So, and everybody else out there tuning in, even though you didn't take part on Facebook Live, I'm glad you tuned in at some point. So stay tuned for Nancy's episode and enjoy this minisode. And I'm really looking forward to hearing some feedback from people. So whether it's on Instagram or Facebook, whether it's even in a review, I don't care. I'd like to just hear some sort of feedback. Talk to me, peeps. Reach out to me. I'm here. Talk to me. All right, everybody. Until next time, you keep setting your goals. You keep at it.